Hey fellow nerds, welcome back. This is the Fellowship of the Nerds and I am your host as always, Luke Skywalker. Today we have a really cool set of lightsabers. Yes, I said lightsabers, not lightsaber, because this is Asajj Ventress amazing Sith lightsabers. These are a set of lightsabers that I've been waiting to review it for you guys for a long time.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
So let's open this one up and check out how amazing they are. Now inside this really cool box, we are going to find more instructions or two hilts completely wrapped up, fully protected, charger there and there, all of our retention screws, blade plugs for more retention screws and blade plug for both hilts. Really secure presentation, really secure way of sending us lightsabers. Let's unwrap them and show you how amazing they are. Now, before we get them out of the box, I want to show you guys this. This is a Masterworks Topps autograph, hand-signed autograph from Nika Futterman, who was the voice actress that voiced Asajj Ventress for the Clone Wars. This is a really cool feat. It's not a plaque as such, but it will pretty much sit as a plaque when we're displaying our lightsabers. I think this is fantastic. You can get Topps Masterworks autograph, and they are truly autographed. They're not just printed; they're hand signed, and they're really cool. So, like, if you can get one of these, because I don't think Nika Futterman has ever been on a convention that I've known of in Europe or in the at least in the UK. So, this was a very good alternative, if you will, of getting her autograph. I'm pretty pleased that we got this. But to our review, which is our lightsaber. So now, once we reviewed the bubble wrapping, we still have some protective packaging here, but I can already tell you, like, the feel in the hand is of very strong, sturdy lightsabers. Let me unwrap these so I can show you in more detail. And while we said that this wouldn't serve as a plaque, it's not a signed plaque, but we did get a plaque. Now that we have the lightsabers unwrapped, I can show you that we have a plaque from Nerds Loops, and they're always amazing in their plaques. So remember to check them out. There will be a description. There'll be a link in the description for you guys to check out their amazing plaques. Okay, here we are with our. Let's unwrap. These are amazing. They're incredibly solid. Brushed metal. Definitely no problems with fingerprints. And
Jedi scum.
It does have Ventress fonts. However, they are of yellow color, as in like for Ventress Tales on the Underworld. So it's a bit, huh? But I mean, you could always change color on these things, so like that's absolutely fine. But yeah, the fact that it does have Ventress sound fonts, I think it's pretty cool. These are the only but that I will give you to these is that they're incredibly sturdy to the point that they kind of feel heavy. So if I was gonna have these with long heavy blades and stuff, if you're fit, if you will, not I'm not fit in any shape or form. But like, these will definitely tie your forearms after you're using them for a while. So do have that in mind. Let's take them outside, show you what they look like in the dark, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you all the buts and good things of these lightsabers.
Now you die.
Okay, what can we say? They're really impressive. Now, for the purposes of doing this inside, I'm only going to use one hilt. but I mean they're pretty much the same. So like you wouldn't be getting something different on one that you wouldn't on the other. But that said, let's just put a blade on this again, and then I can show you, fonts and all that sort of good stuff. Inside, I'll talk to you about the pros and cons. Like I said, the good things on the butts of these lightsabers, and give you my final thoughts. Okay, so this is a very, very cool lightsaber, or set of lightsabers, as I was saying.
Now you die.
Yeah, that's impressive. I mean, this is really cool.
Cal Kestis.
We'll have a usual Calcestis blue with the lovely flicker on the side.
Master Windu.
The BMF.
Master Sifo DS.
Am I right?
Young Rey.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be the
Kylo Ren.
one. I'll never cease to say how amazing Kylo Ren is.
I'm right. Master Qui-Gon. Darth Maul.
Tell me this isn't cool. Tell me this isn't cool.
Ahsoka Tano.
This is a really cool Ahsoka Tano font. Balin Skull. Now, you remember when we did 89 Sabers, Shin Hati and Balin, that had said, Shin Hati, that it didn't have the KR Sabers color for Balin Skull. Balin Skull's KR Saber does have the correct color, but 89 Sabers, both for Shin Hati and Balin Skull, comes out red. This actually comes out in the right color.
I'm not certain Lady
So
Ren
that's
is ready for
cool.
that technique.
Sabine Wren's. Sabine Wren's. Master Huyang's, which I think is pretty cool. I love this font.
Ezra Bridger.
Ezra's second lightsaber, which is also Sabine's lightsaber. Very cool.
Purge Trooper Electro Staff.
These are from the Jedi game, and I think they're cool. Son of Corellia's. This is Kyberphonics, if I recall correctly. This is pretty cool.
Proto Saber.
Ascension.
A few
Cyber Blade.
generic ones. These will never cease to make me laugh. What's this? This all sounds like 90s, early 2000s cell phones.
I am Bastila Shan.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Classic Luke.
Count Dooku.
You can't have Asajj Ventress without Count Dooku. They're so intrinsically linked that I think it's pretty cool that comes as part of this.
Jedi scum.
And we're back to Asajj Ventress. So overall, font-wise, not bad, but the fact that it does have an Asajj Ventress sound font, that even though it comes out with the yellow color, you can very easily change that. So it's really not that bad. Although I will say the same thing I said about 89 Sabers. It's kind of a bummer that once you put it and you change fonts, that it doesn't stay that way. But what are you gonna do? I'm pretty sure that's something you can program if you know how to program Proffie. So there is that. But other than that, I think these are really cool sets. Now, the bad things about these sets, they're really, really picky. And what I mean by this is the core is a magnetic core. So it has to be aligned properly. Not only that, but it has one retention screw here and one here. And then it has another one here that's a different size. If any of these are put more, like you apply more pressure to it that the thing wants, this might not come out at all or might come out all funny. So, there is that. Have that in mind, because it's kind of a weird thing. I mean, it's a very easy thing to spot once you figure it out, but yeah. The magnetism, the first versions of these that came out, apparently the magnets were horrible. These will stay, like, so if I do this, no problem. There's no, suddenly it doesn't, lose connection or anything like that. So there is that. But they're very picky, especially when you put it back together, because the way that you activate the kill switch on this, you have to unscrew on each side, and then this one, you pull out, you remove the magnetic part, because that's the one that has the kill switch. You turn it on, you plug them in, and you put them back in, or alternatively, you put it in here, knowing which side it aligns, and then you click on the magnetic, and you push it in, and you rescrew it. Bit of a mess, so there is that part. Now, this comes off, so you can connect the sabers, and do the cool thing that Asajj Ventress does on the show. Do not recommend it, because these sabers are heavy, and operating that with 2 hilts is not gonna really end up very well. So, like, you really have to be outside for that, and you really have to know what you're doing, because it's not as easy as, say, for example, using Darth Maul's lightsaber staff. So do have that in mind. But other than that, really cool sabers. If you can get these for a decent price, like we did, absolutely recommend it. These go, I've seen them, especially the set, I've seen them go for an insane and stupid amount of money, like prices that you're talking about, more than £500, so more than $600 or whatever that might be in your currency. So yeah, like, definitely avoid in the sense of if you get at the price. But like I always say, shop around, shop smartly, because you can find these like, you have Black Friday, you have a lot of moments on, not that Friday, don't know why, but you will have moments in the year that you can also get them in good sales. So there is that. Also, it will vary depending on maker. So from TXQ to Damien Sabers to GT, like the usual suspects, if you will, it will change drastically. So do also have that in mind as well. Now, we will have Ventress Part 2, because we will review in all of Ventress's sabers. Just spoiler alert there that now. But for this one, is this one that I would recommend? Yes, if you could get a good price, this set is a very, very fun set to have. So absolutely. If not, then probably want to skip, because like I said, they're a bit bulky, they're a bit cumbersome, but they're really unique. I mean, I don't know what it is about this, but ever since I saw it on the animated Clone Wars, not the Clone Wars that we all come to know and love, but the OG Clone Wars, the traditionally animated ones that were done back, I want to say in 2002, 2003. Those, ever since I saw these lightsabers there and the character, I just instantly fell in love, because I thought the character was amazing, and I thought that the sabers were insanely cool. So, you know, there's that. I'm a bit biased in that sense. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like. Let me know what you think and sound off on the comments. Please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel. It really helps me and everybody that helps in making these videos. And until the next time, nerds, remember, the Force will be with you, always. Remember to live long and prosper, and may the odds be ever in your favor. See you around, nerds.